So first update is the knuckles are on a turn like that. That one's a little bit stiff. This one does just fine. If I have time, I'll probably see about putting a grease fitting on that, but it's got replaceable bushings, so that's nice. Both of the axles are in that right now. I just have them sitting in there. So I'm going to take those out, put them in here, and then I'm going to take 2 extra spider gears and lock them in there somehow so it's a locker. So there'll be 6 total in there. And then should be able to shut this up, put it on there, get these bolts all mounted up for the hubs, and then that should be all good. And I'll also make up some kind of little steering arm. It's not going to be too hard because somewhere on these down here at the bottom there's 2 holes, so I can stick something out a little bit so I have some leverage, and then just go across, and then also go like this on the other side so I have a link that can come like that. I was attempting it over here until I ran into a slight problem, which I also want to leave this open so I can copy this set into there. The thing I'm noticing is if I have, this is first gear, which is actually it's a little bit thinner than all the rest of the gears just because it doesn't have to be as strong, I guess. You can kind of see it there. That's first to second to 6. And then, so this is second gear, and if I can get you guys in there good enough, you can see that these teeth stick up above that silver ridge right there. It's kind of hard to see, but on this I've got it all centered out here. You can see that, and I can see that ridge, that silver ridge in there. So that means that this gear has to be a little bit bigger, and if it's not, I'm not going to have perfect ratios between the 2 transmissions. And I mean, I've searched everywhere for this gear, and I think the main problem is I probably blew it up in one of these, because this is all my gears I've blown up. I've probably blown it up and I don't have a new one, and this is 800 stuff. 800 stuff is the exact same gear for, I guess, 5-speed probably. They do come in 6 speeds. I'm going to have to do some thinking here. I might take this gear out and swap it for one of these, because I probably have more of these ratio of gears versus whatever this one ratio of gear is. So it might be a bigger difference from first to second. Here it's pretty even. But I'll see what I can do, because I know I have more of these in that box, and I probably should be able to get both of these swapped over to the same. That's kind of what's been holding me up on this. Don't really want to open up another 930 just to get one gear out of it, so I'd like to use some of these 800 parts maybe. And I also got this axle, which is a front axle out of it's actually out of that Honda. So it's I don't actually know what size it is, but I know its spindles are pretty beefy. I also like the fact that it's got threaded nut to hold the wheel on. It's also a castle nut. And my plan would be to put that in beast mode, because with having that big of mounting point for the bolt, that makes it a lot more stable than having just a little thin axle that can get loose. So that's pretty strong. I'm going to try to put that in beast mode. The only difficult part is going to be getting the tie rod from the steering components to hook up with that. Shouldn't be too hard. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Offroad MudMowers. Got a lot of transmission work here, and not too much time, so it's crunch time now, right? Last little thing I forgot to point out is I'm going to be also getting the clutch, and just going to drop some brackets down with some bushings, put a rod through it, do whatever that needs, hook it up to that clutch in there. But yeah, until next time, stay tuned for more.